300 miles south of the border, I wake up in the vast desert. Well, in a cafe in Catavina in a vast desert. Finally recovered from a stomach ache after partying at that Mexican wedding in the last vlog. It's time to pack up like the pack mule that I am and continue south into the unknown. I don't plan things, my friends. We just ride and see what is to come. You can't plan a bike tour because you never know how a flat tire or meeting someone will change the time and course of your journey. So I prefer to leave things 100% open. I've been riding the mountains for the last 3 days. I'm pretty sure right up ahead, the downhill starts for the next 2 days. Currently at 2,300 feet of elevation, and in 2 days, I'll be back at the beach. I was completely wrong. Still did another hour of riding uphill. Now I think the downhill starts, but who knows? Maggie jumps in her trailer now, by the way. Maggie barked and cried like I was torturing her the first few weeks in LA, getting her used to the trailer. I knew she'd come around to it. It's just time and repetition. Now it's her little home. She digs it. A nice little stretch with a shoulder on the road. Most of the Mexican Highway 1 here in Baja has no shoulder at all. It's rough, not fun when you're sharing the road with big rigs, but they all have been pretty nice and move around me, for now. So some people actually stopped in the desert to check up on me and see if I need anything.
Hi!
Thanks so much, friends.
Good luck!
How has your trip been?
It's been awesome and beautiful.
Would you recommend coming to Baja?
Absolutely. Safest place, safest state to travel in Mexico.
Thank you so much for filling me up on water.
Oh yeah.
Good to go. My friends are heading out in their Jeep. They're getting back to Southern California today, where I was 3 months ago, and they literally gave me a cantaloupe. And I was like, you want to cut this in half and share it right now? They're like, no, it's for you. Ah, this is a dream, and I'm in the vast, beautiful nature, nothing around. Yeah, I'm eating this right now. I am obsessed with gratitude because around when I was 19, I realized that an attitude of gratitude was the key to a happy life. Growing up in LA, I took everything for granted because I had everything at my privileged fingertips I could ever want. Traveling on a bicycle in unforgiving lands makes you appreciate every small thing, like a melon, chatting with other humans, nature, having running water, and literally just being alive, because the reality is dozens, hundreds, or maybe even thousands of cars, depending on where I am in the world, pass me every day on the road, and they make the choice not to run me over and end the trip of my life right there. So I am grateful every day for just being alive. Hey, nice. I finally see like heat waves of the air moving. Is that like actual science with my eyes, or does that mean I'm pretty crazy? Because this is getting tough. Maggie's in the trailer most of the time, 80% of the time now. It's so hot. I am very thirsty. I'm just dreaming about cold soda as I see these beautiful lands. I'm happy. I just can't wait for some cold water and soda. My mind goes to a lot of different places on the bike, from past to the present, that's the best, and the future. Movement induces something in the body and mind that allows you to think creatively, make sense of past experiences, and dream extreme for future goals. I also talk to myself. I sing, talk to Maggie, and when I'm really hot, lonely, and dehydrated out there, I might have some elaborate arguments with the vultures and crows flying overhead. It gets a little weird. Believe it or not, this is my first fully nature off the side of the road, no town in sight camp spot. I found a beautiful area. I can't even hear or see any cars or trucks on the road. It's over there. I literally feel safer in this moment camping than the whole entire trip from Alaska to here, because this place is so not populated. The people are so nice. There's a 0% chance anyone's gonna find me here. I mean, if I had enough water, I would stay here with Maggie for a week. It's gorgeous. We're in the middle of nature, and I'm about to cook myself some beans with oatmeal, nutritional yeast, and ajonjoli, sesame seeds. This is what I really live for. After a hard day's work, settling into the womb of Mother Earth with no sight or sound of humans, and being a wild animal again, getting back to my roots. I will be honest, today was tough. I cannot keep doing 50-mile days, and my stomach has felt like crap ever since drinking those 2 beers at the wedding. No more alcohol, period, for me. That shit is toxic. I felt so sick the day after. Oh, I'm getting better, but I hate having stomach aches. I never have them, so no more alcohol. This is what it is all about. Camping, being in nature. We had an amazing night, 12 hours, me in the sleeping bag, cuddling with Maggie, in nature. Of course, we could not hear a soul, only the vultures and crows. Maggie and I both pooped twice this morning, had a great camping breakfast, played some fetch. Oh, it doesn't get any better than this. And today, another 50-mile stretch, I think, to Rosarito, which is an actual town. We can restock on some food. And I think we actually have downhill today, so hopefully it will be easier than yesterday's 50 miles because I was feeling bad. But I feel much better, by the way, my stomach. When I rescued Maggie as a sick little obese lady, she couldn't run 2 minutes without having to take a break under a tree and rest. Now, she's a freaking endurance athlete. I made it to a bit of a milestone. This is where the Mexican Highway 1, which I've been riding on since Tijuana, meets to diverge to go to Bahia de Los Angeles, which is a town on the beach on the East Coast. And I came at just the perfect time because those are oranges. Perfecto, lo mismo tiempo cuando llegué aquí el hombre con un carro de naranjas. Perfecto tiempo para mí. Sí. Me gustan las naranjas, es perfecto. Hay agua, azúcar. Jorge, ¿quieres andar conmigo a La Paz? ¿Quieres andar en bicicleta conmigo a La Paz?
¿Yo?
Sí. Tú puedes continuar conmigo.
¿Yo?
Sí, yo voy a La Paz ahora. ¿Quieres ir? ¡Hey!
Sí, pero...
Cállate, perros.
Sí, pero no puedo
Maggie,
ir.
it's okay.
No puedo ir cuando...
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Ya no voy a ir contigo.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Tú puedes ir mañana conmigo. Okay, bien. Jorge's gonna join me to La Paz, but tomorrow. He said he can't come today.
Yo voy a ir contigo hasta 4 años.
Okay.
Cuando era muy grande, yo iba contigo.
Bien, gracias. When he's older, he'll come with me. I think that's a very smart choice. Thank you, Jorge. Bummer Jorge couldn't join me. I'm always on the search for a compatible long-term travel companion, my friends. I know it will manifest someday. Reach out to me if you're interested, preferably girlfriend material. Ducked off on a dirt trail off the side of the highway, walked about 10 minutes into the silent, beautiful desert wilderness. I mean, I'm a tropical guy, but I also love the desert so much. Look at these prickly pear cacti that are everywhere. This is a dangerous place to be a dog though. Maggie is constantly just biting little prickly things out of her feet, but she's okay, she's learning. And right before I descended this epic hill to end my day, a white dude pulls over, goes, "Jackson?" I'm like, "Yep." He goes, "Hey, I'm Trino's buddy. I've known him for a few years. He told me about you. I'm building a house off a dirt road by the beach about 15 miles down. You want to come tomorrow?" Hell yeah. So I have some place to stay with the dude tomorrow. We have got potatoes and veggies, which Maggie had as well, plus garbanzo beans, plus tapatio that I bought, plus... If you want to know how introverted I am, there is nothing more peaceful, safe, happy, just fucking awesome than being alone with my dog, camping in nature, and eating dinner and going to bed at sunset. That's how introverted I am. But I will be honest, one thing that would make this maybe just a little bit better is if I had a woman, a girlfriend, a life partner to share all this with me. One day, I know you're out there. Just gotta find someone crazy enough to live this lifestyle with me.
We can't play fetch when we're cooking with fire, Mags. Trying to save up on my fuel, my gas.
Alright, we are taking our detour off of the Highway 1, which we will be back on tomorrow or the next day, depending on how long we stay here in Santa Rosalita, I believe it's called, where Trino's friend lives down there by the beach. So south is that way, west is that way. Thank you for the support. You all are the people who make this incredible life possible for Maggie and I by watching my videos and most importantly supporting on Patreon. Shout out to some patrons: Austin White, Gina J, Sean V, Nikki F, Rad Ryan, Jacob B, Alina R, and so many more. If you want to see more vlogs and the travel to continue and get a shout out, please consider pledging $1 or $2 to my Patreon page. It goes a long, long way for me. It's how I fund my whole life. So much love, Dream Extreme.